Hello, welcome to day 4 of Yoganuary. We're going to do a yoga for core strength. Quick, fiery, short practice for you to kind of fit into your day, do a little bit of an ab workout. So we're going to get straight into it. If you feel you want to do some warming up, by all means do a few rounds of sun salutation or maybe one of my other videos just to get a little bit warmed up. Otherwise, we're going to get straight into it here. We start off in a boat pose. Now, the core obviously is everything. It is our trunk. It keeps us like really protected. So when we do any exercises, if we just engage that core, we're protecting the muscles, the joints in our whole body. So it's important to have a nice strong core. So the way this is going to work, we're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise. I'm going to time it on my watch. And then we'll move on to the next one. We're going to do 30 seconds of 4 exercises, and we repeat that 3 times. So, first of all, we're going to start here with a boat pose, whether you choose to have your feet on the floor, your hands back, your hands forwards, legs lifted, legs straight, whichever you feel works best for you here. And then shoulders back, spine straight, draw that core in. And nice deep breaths. Here we go for 30 seconds. So inhaling and exhaling as normal. Never hold the breath when we're working the core. The breath is our power force, and it actually makes us work a little harder. So keep the nice fluid breath, shoulders down and relaxed. And just look to those big toes if the feet are lifted. We've only got 5 seconds left. Lovely. Now from here, we're going to begin to tap. Either you have the feet down, the hands down, or you keep them lifted, and we're going to tap it out for 30. Let's go. Nice. Keep it up. Another 10 seconds left. Really good for the hip flexors too. Lovely. Okay, last little one here before we have a 30-second break is a low boat. As well, you can have your hands back if you want to. You can use your hands up alongside the ears if you're super strong, or keep looking forward towards those toes, drawing the belly in. Shakes are going to be normal. You're working hard. Let's do 5 more seconds. Good. And then come to lift up. Taking the hands down, we're going to roll it through onto our hands and knees this time. So we're going to start with a bird dog. So to do a bird dog, we're going to start opposite arm and leg. Lift, then we're going to crunch in, lift again and down before we swap sides. Lift, crunch in, lift again and down. We're going to do 1 minute of these here. When you're ready, let's go. Extend, in, extend, down, opposite side. Draw in, extend and down. Keep it going. And down. All about form. Don't rush it. Take control. Your muscles work harder when you're stable and you're in control. You're not using any momentum. You're not flinging anything around. You're just moving gracefully with control. Good, 15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then from here, just come to sit down, have a little roll out of those wrists, a little bit of a breather. We're going to come lay down onto our back. And you're going to open your arms nice and wide. So your arms will be nice and wide. The palms of the hands are going to come flat down onto the mat. And you're going to lift your legs. So your knees are 90 degrees and there's a 90-degree from your hip here. So we're not tucking all the way in. We're not too far here. We've got this nice centered position. Really draw the core into the midline. We're going to keep the arms flat, but take the knees from side to side. Note that my knees stay together the whole time. We're going to do this round for 1 minute. So when you're ready, let's go. So the thing here is you're really isolating those core muscles to keep you strong and in control. Don't just allow the knees to drop from side to side. You're actively really squeezing the obliques, squeezing the core to keep everything centered. Note as well if your legs start to come, like you're really tucking in, keep that 90-degree with the knees. Good, nearly through. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Let's just have a little happy baby here as a little stretch out. And then we're going to find a rock and hold to boat pose. So for this, maybe you traveled on your mat like I have. Woo! We're going to come scoot back and we're going to do a little rock. And then as we come forwards, we're going to find that point of balance. Note that don't be here. You want to keep that chest open. So a little rock, find that point of balance. So we've got 1 minute here. Let's go. Little rock, find that point of balance. It's one of my absolute faves. Don't worry if you kind of overshoot it or you don't rock enough. Don't worry if not every single time you manage to find the boat. It's all good. It's the practice. It's figuring it out, knowing how hard to rock. And also finding that strength to squeeze and hold yourself into position here. Good. Try and find that really nice, clean roll, rolling through every single vertebrae. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Lovely. Now our next exercise, we're going to come to stand. And we're going to find a warrior 3. Now, up to you. If you want to, you can hold on to the wall here to do this exercise. It will make it a little bit easier, meaning we don't have so much demand on the balance. But obviously to work a little harder, we're not going to have any wall. And we're going to tuck like a crunch, a standing crunch, bringing hand to knee, and then re-extend. So we're going to bring it in and extend. So we're going to do 30 seconds on each leg. Here we go. Doesn't matter which leg you start with, we just know we'll swap over halfway. So let me reset my timer. 30 seconds, off we go. Remember, just because we don't have that long here, we won't get that many reps, but it's about the reps being really solid, really good form, in control. Nice. Last one. Good. Come to swap sides. Extend. Find your balance first of all. Draw in. Focus, that kind of real determination, looking somewhere, fixate that gaze. Working really hard here. One more. Good, and then come to rest. Nice. We're going to stay standing. We're going to find a Trikonasana. So we're going to work the obliques in this exercise. So your back foot, 45 degrees. Your front leg, turn all the way to point to the top of your mat. Take your hips backwards, reach your arms long. And then from here, you're going to lower down your left arm and lower down the lower arm and lift up your top arm. Now here to really work those obliques, we're going to lift the top arm alongside the ear, and we're going to do the same with the bottom arm. So we're going to hold that position for 30 seconds and then swap it over 30 seconds on the opposite side. This one is it's a real beast. But we can, if you ever need to just have a little pause, by all means do. Form is always important here. So if you're starting to feel a little tired and the form is slipping, just come out of it, have a bit of a longer break, and then go into it. Okay, from here, Trikonasana, let's go. Lifting up, arms alongside the ears. Really squeeze the obliques to keep you in place. Don't allow the body to come forwards or to go back. You still want that nice Trikonasana shape, that really long, straight, centered position here. 10 more seconds, we can. Yes, lovely. Lift it all the way up. Pivot the front foot and the back foot. Take it down into your Trikonasana. And then let's go. Lift the top arm and the bottom arm. 30 seconds. Who needs to lift weights, you know? Squeeze those abs. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Come to lift all the way up. Pivot that front foot back in. Walk your feet back in towards center. Very nice. Take a deep inhale. Lift the arms high. And exhale. We're going to find a forward fold. Inhale. Find a flat back. Plant your hands. Take it down. We're going to hold our plank now. So you're going to drive your heels back. Keep a dome in the upper back. Spread your fingers wide and really find that core drawing in. Now to make this even more powerful, we take a deep inhale and we really power out the exhale. And as I power out the exhale, my core really engages. So we're going to stay here for 1 minute. This is our last exercise for 1 whole minute. I'm just going to come down onto the knees just to reset the watch. Have a little break. Take it out the wrists and prepare 1 minute power plank to finish here. Off we go. Really dig your fingernails into the mat so the first knuckle lifts off. You get that really strong grip. Notice if you're collapsing through the shoulders, push it back up. Really strong through those legs, heels backwards, and remember finding that big deep exhale. Halfway, past halfway, 20 seconds left. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto the knees. Have a little shoulder roll. Take it out the wrist, a little shake of the wrist, bringing the backs of the hands together. Start to draw them down as your elbows go out wide, trying to keep the heel of the hand in contact. Good. Now just a little stretch out to finish. So come back down onto your stomach. We're going to find a nice lengthening here of the torso as we look back in our upward facing dog position, but this time with the thighs down. And we'll have a little roll side to side. Lovely, and then come to roll it down. This time tuck your toes under to push back and find your downward facing dog. And just have a little pedal out here, drawing the heel back. Nice deep breaths. Good, and then we're going to tiptoe forwards, find a standing forward fold, a little ragdoll, shake side to side. Come to roll all the way up, nice and slow, and then big deep inhale, lift the arms high, and exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Super work, really nicely done. I hope you enjoyed that practice. And if you feel you can do more, just do the whole loop again. Or when you get to know the exercises, get yourself a timer. You can do your own workout, bring in those exercises and maybe increasing the timer so you do a little bit more each time you come to practice. Got my live class on Wednesday. I'd love you to join me live. It's going to be from 8 a.m. We've got a 30-minute morning sequence. And if you haven't got Instagram, it's really easy just to sign up. You can sign up, make sure you follow me, Laura Coates _yoga. And then when I come live, you'll see it comes on live. You just click to join the story, the live stories. And if you've not got Instagram, you can still obviously do the flow whenever you like. I'm going to record it and upload it to the membership. So have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you tomorrow.